Robert Joe, in your role as the Language Access Program Manager in the state of New Jersey, um, tell me what it is that you found with the interpreters that you did have working for you. What were your main concerns?
My main focus has been trying to establish clear standards for what the profession stands for and what does it take to enter the profession and succeed as a professional court interpreter. Uh, that's a tall order when you've inherited staff interpreters who aren't competent. When we first started, uh, we tested all of our inherited staff court interpreters, and if I remember correctly, only one or two were able to pass the test the first time. And so we were persona non grata in that community as soon as we started testing. Uh, and so our credibility was negative. Not being Hispanic myself didn't help at all. There was this perception that, well, Robert Joe's just this white guy who's out to get us, which I understand. If I've been working for years and everybody told me I was doing a great job, the judges, the bilingual attorneys, and the litigants, nobody knew any different. So if I've been told that all those years, then who's this white guy coming in to test us and tell us that we're not doing our job right? So establishing the credibility of the test was a huge, huge political challenge. So we had our primary test rater go sit down with each person, play their test back to them, show them the rater scripts and how they were graded. And boy, did that introduce a shift from arrogance and anger to humility and embarrassment. Ay, Dios mío, dije eso, no lo creo. And so when we held up a mirror to people so they could really see what they were doing, which nobody had ever done before. These people have been working in the dark doing what they thought was best, in the best, in all honesty and sincerity, to discover that they've been living something of a non-professional life. We went from being their enemies to being their best friends almost overnight. And to their credit, they began to see what they needed to work on. And so we established a tuition reimbursement program, and people who were committed and wanted to stay around, they went and took advantage of free tuition to start improving their knowledge and skills. And I'm proud, one of the things I'm proudest of is that we did not dismiss a single staff court interpreter. They either ultimately passed or they decided, this is really not for me now that I know what it really is. And they went on to other jobs within the courts. No one lost their job. So I'm very proud of how we implemented that very humanely and with great consideration of people who had been just working in the wrong environment with the wrong expectations, all innocence.